Hello, my babies. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. I am Choreo and I help working professional women to feel more confident and stronger through my personalized workouts. I have been doing a 100-day fitness challenge. Yes, because I have nothing else to do with myself and my life. A joke, man. We're not leaving nobody behind in 2025. This year is about achieving our greater selves, and with this challenge, developing the courage to be our own selves. So every single challenge, well, not every single one, I lie, because a couple of them I didn't put no thought, I just went right into the routine, don't it? So today, like yesterday, we're gonna go right back into the thoughts. Today is about day 16. Like I'm losing count. When I reach day 20, I got no idea. So anyway, the thought for today follows along with what we had said yesterday about giving ourselves away and basically reinforcing that we need to set boundaries and respecting the boundaries, because that's a form of self-respect, self-care, and self-love when you respect the boundaries that you set out for yourself and you ensure that people know of them. Let people know what to expect when they are handling you. So here's the thought. Saying yes when we feel no probably means we've been shoulding, as in the word shoulding on ourselves. Like we should do this thing because, they expect us to. We're afraid that we aren't being nice enough when we say no, or that people will dislike us for letting them down. Sounds familiar? Yes. We're afraid that we aren't being nice enough when we say no, or that people will dislike us for letting them down. Again, yes, yet I've discovered that when I am convinced I have a right to say no and say it firmly, people accept it. They seem to get the message in direct proportion to how staunchly I hold the conviction. Replace your draining shoulds with empowering words like can, want to, choose to, or will. A key method for having your no's heard is to choose one statement and stick with it. You, for example, I'm not able to chair this particular committee. I'm so sorry. Them. Oh, please, I don't have anyone else I can call. You. I know that's hard. I'm going to smile. I know that's hard, but I just am not able to do it at this time of year. They. I don't know what I'll do. I'm desperate. You. It is really hard to organize this stuff, isn't it? I'm really sorry. I'm not able to help you right now. Notice that the you person in the scenario stuck to the statement, I'm not able to, thereby honoring her limits and boundaries while expressing compassion for the other person's problem. You did not give yourself away. And that's on boundaries, self-love, self-respect, self-care. This book is The Courage to Be Yourself, A Woman's Guide to Growing Beyond Emotional Independence by Sue Patton Thowell. And this is one of the main books that I've been using to set intention for this program. Because at the end of the 100 days, we want to be more courageous, more independently, emotionally independent of ourselves, on ourselves. What did I just say? Emotionally dependent on ourselves. Yeah, so let's get into it. Today, we're doing 2 exercises, only 2, my baby, and we're focusing on the posterior chain of the body. Posterior is a nice way to say your back, all right? So we're going to be focusing, number 1, on an exercise known as Superman. And for the Superman exercise, if you have something like a water bottle or a light enough weight, not too heavy, it's going to be light because we're doing it for 45 seconds. This is, for example, 2 kilograms. If you don't have this, you could use like a little dumbbell, or you could use a little water bottle, just something small to hold in your hand, because we're going to be lifting it overhead, and I'll demonstrate that to you in just a bit. The next thing you're going to be needing is a resistance loop. Resistance loop is going to be worn at the ankles when we're doing the hamstring walkouts. And now I'm going to show you each exercise. Now, the Superman, like all of the exercises that I demonstrate, can be done with or without weight. So without the weight, it will look like this. I put my weight aside. You have the arms out here. Head is down and chin is tucked, so it's not like that. A lot of people tend to do Superman and lift the head and the neck and forget about the back completely. So Superman, you want to keep the head tucked in one line with the spine, and you lift up and down, up and down. If you're using the weight, you're going to hold on to the weight. For example, I have the plate. I'm going to hold it like this. If you have a dumbbell, hold it as comfortably as possible. I like to hold the dumbbells horizontal. So for example, if I have a dumbbell here, I'd hold my dumbbell like this, horizontally. If I have a resistance block or a yoga block, as it's commonly called, you, you're going to go here, lift it up and down, up and down. And any other tool that you may have, that's how you're going to hold it. Lifting and down. The next exercise, my baby, is going to be very easy. It's a hamstring walkout. And as the name suggests, you're doing a walkout for the hamstrings. Now, just as all my exercises, you can do this without weight, without any band, nothing at all. And for some persons, this is actually enough resistance, because this is a very difficult exercise for some persons. Lifting up, toes will be pointed up and heels will be dug into the floor. You're going to take steps outward. The same amount of steps that you take out, you're going to take them back in. So don't cheat yourself. If you take one step out, I prefer if you took at least 2 steps out to get the true benefit of the exercise. But if you can only manage the one, take the one. So take 2 steps out. 1, 2, 1, 2. That's 2 on either side. Then step back in. 1, 2. That's 1 round. And you can take 3 steps out. When you put on the bands, darlings, it's the same exercise. The only difference now is that you have a bit of external resistance to work against. So the heels are still dug into the floor. The bottom is still raised. And you're pushing out, and you're coming back in. Okay? And you're going to hold this position for the entire 45 seconds. So we're going to get started now. As per usual, we're starting with our warm-up. 45 seconds on. That means 45 seconds of work and 30 seconds of rest. Okay? And we're doing 3 rounds of each exercise, starting with Superman. So we're warming up 1 minute. I just want you to do some cat pose. So here and sink the back. 2, don't forget the neck. Loosen up that spine. And 1 more. And you can push back into a child's pose. And we're not going to hold that pose for too long, because essentially what we're doing is we're preparing our bodies for the work at hand. All right, shoulders back and forward. And that should be time. No, actually we have 15 more seconds. So since we have 15 seconds, let's just swing the legs like that. Stretch out the hamstrings. Get them ready. And we have 2 seconds, so we get into position quickly. Here we go, babes. 45 seconds. We're lifting. Up and down. Think about the paraspinal muscles. The shoulders will also get a great workout here. And you want to hold the position here. As you lift, hold that position. Squeeze the glutes and hold. I didn't mention before, but because the face might come into contact with the floor, you may want to put a towel under the face. And rest. Only 2 exercises. We've got this. "15 seconds. We get the time to just kind of rest. You can rock the feet. Make sure the heart stays pumping. And 5 seconds. 4, 2, and we're up. Heels are dug into the floor, stepping out. Remember, the same amount of walks you go out, the same amount that you go in. My glutes are contracted. Hamstrings are really working here. And the lower you're able to bring your legs or extend the legs to the floor, is the harder the exercise becomes. You want to watch the lower back, ensure the lower back does not arch or hyperextend. So you want to really be engaged in the glutes as well, so the lower back doesn't take over the work and put shear forces on the back and rest. First round down. Trust me, this is going to be one of the easiest programs you've done with me in this fitness challenge. But babes, I don't want to kill you every week. Sometimes working out does not mean going super, super hard. Sometimes you really just have to kind of take a rest and allow the body to get some recovery in. You know what I mean? Then when you don't go paint your nails, I'm planning to paint my nails after this. I'll show you the color tomorrow. Here we go. All right. Second round of Superman's done. Weighted Supermans. We get ready to do our second round of hamstring walkouts. Whew. Then after this, we're done. Whew. Here we go. And rest. Whew. Now, babes, you've got one more round. One more round to go. Whew. We are doing so good. 5 seconds. Come on, let's get it. Here we go. Squeeze the glutes. Lift. Okay. Oh, Lord. One last round of hamstring walkouts. Whew. 10 seconds. 2. And lift. Here we go. Okay, now stay where you are. We're just gonna do a quick hamstring stretch. Curl the toes down. If you're feeling like me, my hamstrings are a little bit tight, so we're holding that. Two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Opposite leg. The versatility of using resistance bands, girl. Flex the toes down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right. Open the legs. Just stay here for 15 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 3, 4, 5. One last 5. 2, 3, 4, and 5. All right, I'm flipping over onto the tummy. We're gonna go into a child's pose, pushing back, stretching that back that we just worked, countering that stretch, that workout that we just did with a nice child's pose stretch. And rest. Good job. From here, just bring one leg across, stretch it out, twist, other side, twist. All right. And if you're ready, ladies, to take this to the next level, join my bootcamp. We are ongoing. It's January 2025. Tap the link either right here or down in the caption. Look for the words boot camp. See y'all soon.